Hey, what's going on? Now, Gods Unchained combines two things that I love. That is making money and playing card games, okay? Just recently, they launched something called the Gods Token. What a cool name, right? I mean, the God Token. So I really want to talk about four uses for it. Now, one of the greatest selling points to Gods Unchained is the cards that you earn by playing this game you own. Okay, this means you could sell these cards for real world money. You can even trade these cards with other players for maybe like a different card. So it's kind of similar to the real world. Okay, now the way you do this is with this thing called the Forge. Okay, and now it's not as easy as you may think. Okay, because here's the thing. In order to own a card in the game, you need two of the exact same cards. You kind of fuse these cards together. You also need some other things. You need a currency called Flux. And you get this Flux stuff by playing the game. Okay, so you need Flux as well. Oh, and as you could probably guess, starting just recently, you need the God token to own a card. So that's the first use of this new token coming out, okay? Now, the amount of God token and flux that you need really depends on how rare the card is, okay? All right. Now, the second use of the God token is with staking. Now, if you're not sure what the heck staking is, it's basically where you deposit your tokens or coins into like this account to support the network, and then you can earn more coins from it. So it's similar to, say, earning interest on a savings account. That's really what it's about. So you get extra coins, which is pretty nice, pretty cool. Okay. Now, right now, staking is not enabled, so I don't know how much you would earn or even really how to do it. But the developers are saying that later on this year, they're going to enable that. Okay. All right. So those are the first two uses of it. The third use is for governance. And as you can probably imagine, this means you could vote on proposals that other people are making to make your voice heard about where the direction of the game you want to be headed is and what you like and what you don't like. You can also use these tokens to create proposals on things that you may want to change about the game. Okay, and that's the third use. Now, the fourth use is you can actually use the God token to buy stuff. Yeah, who'd have thought? Currencies whose use is to buy things. Who'd have thought? All right. So one thing you can actually buy with this God token thing is actually card packs. Now I gotta admit, these card packs can be a little bit addicting because you're like, what the hell is inside this pack? And you open it and something special or cool could be in it. It's almost similar to like Christmas when you open up like a present, right? So they can be pretty fun. Uh, Now, also, if you go to the marketplace on the Gods Unchained website, you will notice that you can actually buy and sell cards using the God token as well. So that's kind of another use for it as well. And on a side note, you can actually go to any NFT marketplace and you can actually buy and sell these cards as well, okay, that are used in Gods Unchained. Even the most popular one called OpenSea. All right. Now there's a total supply of around 500 million of these Gods tokens. They're going to be created, and right now there's somewhere around 23 or 24 million in circulation. Okay. Now, just for a fun fact, okay, one of the very first crypto exchanges out there was called Mt. Gox. It was actually in Japan. Okay. And at a time, this was like early 2010 through 2013, they actually handled 80% of all the Bitcoin transactions of people buying and selling this Bitcoin, okay? Uh, but the original use of Mt. Gox was actually to trade Magic the Gathering cards online. And wow, imagine buying some Bitcoin back in those days, right? Jeez, probably very low price. All right, so if you want to learn more about Gods Unchained, you can check out a blog post I created. Just click on the link in the description or go to my website at trustthelink.com. actually include a lot more information like charts and pictures that explain how a lot more about how these tokens are used in the game. I share how the game is going with popularity, about that, plus a whole lot more like what god to play if you want to win, okay, as well as the #1 god power that will make it so that you win, because winning's nice in these card games. But enough about this, Gods Unchained. How about you? Have you tried these play to earn games? If so, which game do you like is your favorite? I'm just always curious. All right. So I hope this video or podcast was at least a little bit helpful to you. I do wish you the best, and hey, have a great rest of your day. Bye.